Alright guys, you've seen us change out the boards. Funny thing is we changed out the board on the driver's side. Now we got to do the one on the passenger side because it started acting up the very next day. As you can see here, let's turn off this light. That's the old tail light. Today what we're doing is we're putting on brand new tail lights. So they got brand new bulbs, brand new tail lights. Again, here's the old one. It's bright, but it's not as bright. So let me back up here and see if you can see the two going. It is a lot clearer on the left. It doesn't look so dingy. I don't think it's going to do it justice on there. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how to swap those out. I've already done one, just so you kind of see at the beginning there. We're going to be replacing this one. The reason why we decided to do it is the board on this one went out, or is going out. It started doing the same thing that that side did, which you saw in, I think it's probably been a video or two ago. You saw that. Let's replay that one. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. I'll go high level, but the main thing we're doing today, new tail lights. There's not a better way to make your vehicle look good. I mean, look at these. They're a little bit scratched, a little bit faded. I mean, they're old. These things have been 22 years. You come over here, take a look at this. It's like it just rode off the showroom floor. I hope it does it some justice. Just brand new. So these right here, got them at O'Reilly. Spent a lot of time at O'Reilly or AutoZone. 35 bucks, $35.99. It's going to change the entire look of the vehicle. I got some new bulbs. As you guys saw in the last video, we got the new harness. We do have the right side. This is for the passenger right side. We've got one bulb left over from last time. This time we went with, these are supposed to be environmentally friendly. They're still a 3057. They were out of the other ones. So we got one of those. We're going to go ahead and take this off. I'll try and be quick. Probably won't show a lot of it because you guys have already seen it. First thing you got to do, I get under there like that. I push it in. I'm going to do it down here again. I'll kind of try and show you. It'd be nice if this light would cooperate with us, wouldn't it? That's better. So I like to get there. I like to just kind of lift up, push it in like that. It pops that little corner out. You can either pull it out like that, or if I was a little more organized, you can grab it with this. Just grab the whole thing, pull it out. So once you got that done, I'm going to move some of this stuff out of my way. You want a medium-sized screwdriver here. I also have broken, but it still serves its purpose here with a magnet. It's a Phillips. Take it in there. I like to go till I feel it start to come out, and you can start to move it. Go in with that, pull that screw out. I don't think it'd be a big deal if you dropped it. It's just going to catch down there. Let's go ahead, do down here as well. You can feel it start to release. That's when you bend your screwdriver down, put this guy in. Pull that out, set them right there in a pile. One thing I think worked really well on these is I grabbed from this side and kind of bent it out and around. You've got these tabs right here that kind of lock in here. Where this isn't a new tail light, I'm not too worried about it, but let's just go right there. These right here, quarter inch should pull this out, but what I'm going to do, since we're going to be replacing everything, is just kind of pull this guy off. It's a little lift off. Lift that off. It comes off of this little tab right there. Got your tail light assembly. So let's go ahead, pull the new guy out. Pretty simple to open. Pull this plastic off. I mean, look at the difference here. We got, is that going to do it justice? Quite a bit, isn't it? This is 22 years. I mean, that's held up really well. Just trying to see if that said where it was made. This one was made in Taiwan, so you know it's good. All right, so first thing we're going to do, we've got our new connector plate. This is where the issues are happening on this. It's very common for it to happen. You need to pull these out. We're going to take these bulbs and press fit them in. I got two here and one more up in the cab there. I asked if this is going to matter if my fingers touched it. They seem to think no. Hear them snap. If they don't snap, not in. There's probably a certain way these like to go, and this is probably the way. Snapped it in. I got one more in the glove box. Let me grab it. We'll put all these lights together. I don't really think there's going to be a big difference. These were Sylvania long lives. These other ones were Eco, spelled stupidly. Snapped it into place. So now what we're going to do, we got to bring our old tail light over here. Get it to undo. These were 1/4 inch. Set that back there. Undo this side. We got what we needed. We needed those 2 screws to hold the new part onto the new one. Again, get those bulbs in there. Make sure this little foam is sitting right. And that should go right over the top. Grab your screw there. See if we can get her to go in here. I'm going to go ahead and just drop that. Let's try and get it to catch for a second. It's got 2-3 turns on it right there. This light's not doing us any justice here tonight. Sorry it is dark. It's still only like 7 something, so with the sun going down earlier, it's going to be one of those lovely things we get to deal with now, making videos more in the dark. I'll probably have to invest in some better lighting. But you don't need to crank the crap out of these. It just really needs to go sit tight. You'll feel it put a little pressure on it. Last thing you want to do is crack your new housing. I don't know how well these are built. It's Taiwan, so it's got to be good, right? But there's not a better way to make your vehicle look a little bit newer than putting lights on. Okay, so we got that in there. New plates are in, new bulbs are in. I just cannot get over how much better those new lenses look. Can you? All right, unfortunately, this part I got for this side, the connector plate, did not work, so I'm on my second one. I also had a cracked lens, which is amazing. So I've got it plugged in. I haven't bolted it in yet. See how those are flashing? If they're not working right, the dash will end up going like this. And it starts freaking out. So we've got both of these going. So now I just got to put the screw in here, screw in there. That looks a lot better. It looks good. Let's turn those off and turn on the lights. This thing has been nothing but a pain in the ass, honestly. It's gonna be a lot safer heading down the road. They're a lot brighter. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this install. It was. If you have one of these, I'm probably into it. Let's see, like 35. Each of these connector plates is 15 bucks. The bulbs are like $6, $5 or something like that. I went to it probably a little over 100 bucks. I think the next thing we'll do to this are new headlights, marker lights, everything like that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I've just got one little thing left to do here. Grab my screwdriver, find these screws, see if they're lined up. It looks like they are. Yeah, and push her in tight. Put the screws in, call it good. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. We'll see you on the next one. Pretty soon we're going to take out the 110L and shoot it out against the CRF 110. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. I know I am. I want to see which bike is quicker, which bike is better. I don't think I've ever rode them back to back to get a good feel for it. So should be a lot of fun. Suburban's going to keep us busy too. So thanks for watching. All right, why don't you guys see them in the daytime? I think the night ones will turn out pretty good. This one's already been through a rainstorm, but it's got a lot more reflectiveness. The bulbs actually look pretty good. See if we can get you a good shot from this angle. You start to get some reflection off, but at least you'll be visible. So they do seem to really work. I do want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you, if you do this to your vehicle, you get the same good results that we did.